What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back. Today we have a fantastic new review for you guys. Brand spanking new from Bell's Brewery. It's going to be Oberon Sunshine, but not just any Oberon Sunshine. It is the Shandy Pack, brand spanking new to distribution. Going to be line price with Oberon, $19.99. Disclaimer. I'm not a big Shandy person, but I thought this was an imperative review for you guys because you are going to want to know, should you get this product? Well, guess what? I'm going to save you a trip, or you can use my input today and find out for yourselves, is this worth the $20 plus deposit plus tax? Let's check this one out. So here we go. It is the Oberon Sunshine. Wow, we have a lemonade shandy, a tropical shandy, and a cherry limeade shandy. So on the box it comes in states it's 4.2% ABV, so in that shandy range. We like it. It's not going to be too alcoholic. And then on the back of the box or bottom, we have good on you, Sunshine Seeker. You push through the bottom of the 12 pack where the real cool cats hang. And here's a nugget for your dedication. You don't need sunglasses. I have them to get the full refreshment out of these mouth-watering shandies, but you'd be a whole lot cooler if you did. Soak in big flavors, including lemonade, tropical, and cherry limeade. Proudly brewed in Michigan since 1985. Well, guys, Bell's is a whole lot bigger than it once was in 1985. It's a massive, massive company, but disclaimer, once again, I'm not a shandy guy, but I will give you my honest and raw review today on these products. Is it worth the purchase? We're going to find out. So I think it's just fair to start off with the lemonade shandy. Why not, right? I feel like that's the standard flavor. Let's go for it. So I got the Poor Michigan glassware. Okay, you're going to need one of those if you're drinking this. Just throwing that out there. So as I pour it, not like it's incredibly hazy or yellow. It's more like a clear, murky, dull yellow. It looks like lemonade. Looks like shandy. It looks proper. It looks proper. So let's go to an aroma. Ooh, it smells kind of like zesty. Very zesty lemon. It doesn't smell like super juicy or overly sugary. It smells just borderline refreshing, but there is like a little hint of like pine sol, a little chemical touch to that. I'm not always a fond critic of that smell. Obviously, it's not really pine sol, but it gives me that kind of vibe for a minute. Zesty lemon. Again, just a touch of that pine sol thing. Hoping it's better in the flavor. Let's go for it, guys. It's the Oberon Sunshine Lemonade Shandy. Cheers. Wow, that's super light. Wow, that's super light and super dry. Way drier than I anticipated. I thought this would be a little bit more sugary. Again, that pine sol thing, kind of apparent in this. It's maybe not my uber favorite flavor right off the bat, but I will say super crushable, a little bit grainy, still reminding me of a wheat beer ballpark area, a little bit. And the lemonade is just very faint, zesty, and smooth. It's very good altogether, very dry and refreshing. Sun just came out. Beautiful day to be sipping this right now. That's good. It is good. Like, it's not like my favorite shandy in the world. Again, it's got that touch of that little chemical thing on the back end. That's just all I'm going to say, but it's way drier than I thought, way more refreshing than I thought, and a lot more drinkable than I first anticipated. Solid. Very good. Let's see. Got a text, we're going to ignore it. I think it's fair to go to tropical shandy. Let's go tropical. Tropical shandy. Boom, boom, boom. And we get the same exact color in the glass, nothing different. So it looks like they're going to be borderline the same all the way across the board. Yeah. Oh my. Very passion fruity, very guava-like. Wow, yeah, so made with passion fruit juice and the other natural flavors. It's very passion fruity. That smells a lot more appetizing than the first one. If I'm being completely honest, it smells a lot more juicy, smells a lot more natural, a little bit less of that chemical-y thing. I know it's not a chemical, it's just that's that lemon zesty thing. Sometimes it gives me that taste. So I'm going to dive in, guys. The tropical smells really good. Cheers. Oh, that's real nice. Again, these are way drier than I anticipated right off the bat. The guava thing, it's a little tart, It's refreshing again. It's light. It's got a nice airy mouthfeel. It's not like very heavy or oily, but this like right touch of passion fruit zip comes across, and it makes it a very, very well done product. It makes it very easy to drink at 4.2%, and it's got a nice boldness to it that gives you a nice burst of flavor on the palate. A little like pineapple, a little bit of guava, a little bit of passion fruit. It's all mixed together. It's all blended into one little concoction, making a super, super tasty shandy. Real dry again. Love it. So this one, largely anticipated, cherry limeade shandy. That would be my go-to flavor if I was going to pick out of this pack. This is just something my palate would go for. So let's go to the cheers. And the pour, I should say. So again, it is the same looking liquid in the glass. Not too different between the three. I'd say they're very similar, if not the exact same. This one looks like it had some nice head retention. Don't know why that is. Maybe I poured it more aggressive. I don't know. Oh, baby. Cherry and lime, 4 days. The cherry limeade, super prominent, super abundant, super fresh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's got this little, like, soda quality to it. A little energy drink, kind of like Giant's limeade. It's just got this little candy touch. Let's dive in, guys. Cherry limeade shandy. Boom, boom, boom. Solid product. This one, again, on the dry end. So I like that they didn't go overly sugary. If I was going to have a pro for this pack as a whole, it's not too overly sugary. It's not too overly done. Not going to tire your palate out. With all that being said, there's a lot of different like flavor being thrown on you on this one. The cherry's there. It's lighter. It's drier. The lemonade is very zesty. It's subdued. It's kind of on the back burner compared to the cherry and the limeade part of this drink, which is good. But at the end of the day, still a shandy. Still a faint bit of like the grainy, estery wheat that Oberon is. It's just so faint in the background. But otherwise, it's a very solid shandy at the end of the day. The cherry and the limeade clash a little bit, in my opinion. It comes across, again, just like a touch artificial. I know it says natural flavors. I'm not sure what that means at the end of the day. But this one, again, it's better than the first one. If you're going to say like artificial or kind of like chemically flavor, this one's better than, I would say, the lemonade shandy. But I don't think I'd put this one first. I think the first is going to be tropical for me, guys. I didn't think I would pick that one. But the cherry limeade, final thoughts. I think that zesty lime kind of fights the cherry a little bit. It's almost like a little too overpowering. But these are me being very critical. This is me being very critical. These are very dry, guys. So that is the biggest takeaway of this review. Super dry shandies. Maybe if you like super sweet, this might not be for you. But if you like light, refreshing, and crushable, yes, these are all of those things. But I will say the most bold and candied, solid flavor is going to be this tropical shandy. At the end of the day, this is going to get my number one spot. Tropical shandy by a landslide, number one. Cherry limeade, number two. And I would say pretty far down the list is the lemonade shandy. It just has that pine sol character that I'm just not fond of. Call me whatever, guys. I'm just giving you my honest input on this, giving you 100% honesty in a full review from the heart. So I'm just one man with one opinion. Yeah. Some people will like this one, but to me, just a little bit too much on that pine sol end of things. A little too zesty. As a whole, this is a cool pack. I think it's got that big name, that Oberon. It seems like the bigger companies now, as they absorb the smaller ones, Bell's is huge now, they piggyback those names. Like, you know, they really use the Two-Hearted. They're really using the Oberon name. It's working to their advantage. I think this will sell really well. For me, I think I would get these one and done. Probably wouldn't revisit it, but guys, it's a cool product from a cool brewery. They're doing great things, and I feel like they're really upholding that Bell's name and making things better at the end of the day, not worse. So, Oberon Sunshine, this has been the review. You guys do what you want. I'm Dan. Till next time, prost, cheers, yamas. Do whatever you want to do.